I don't know how you got in here, but I want to name you. Oh, okay. Hello, everyone. This is Mott. This is the PentaCraft server, and this is episode 25. So right now I'm with a little slime guy that I don't even know how I got up here. Apparently they can climb ladders, and he must have landed on there, but I've never had someone in here before. And apparently you can't name tag slimes. So I'll just go ahead and check this back up here. This is a name tag that is called name tag. Um, Not sure how that worked, but I had it named something else, and I tried to name it back, and yeah, it didn't work. Yeah, he's climbing the ladder right now. All right, it's dead. All right, let's check that slime in here, because that brings me to show you what this episode's going to be about. I want to build a little shop and spawn, and I want to sell some of this much slime that I have. Do I have anything? No. Okay, sometimes stuff gets stuck in there. But I also have many other things. I might sell gunpowder, and I will definitely sell some of these bones, because people have been trying to get some bones from me, because I'm pretty much the only one on the server that real like access to bones. So that's definitely something I want to achieve. Also, the chicken supply that I had kept here kind of ran out, and I'm too lazy to go back to spawn, so I've been using my own beef supply, which is pretty large actually. Well, I mean, it's not super big, but it's that much, which I think is pretty good for this little cow farm that eventually will have to be changed anyways, just to make it just a bit better. But the building style that I want to use for this building is a little bit different than what I usually do. Obviously here around my base I use lots of quartz and lots of red clay and a fair bit of stone brick as well as the birch wood. But spawn's going to be a little different, the store that is. I want to use some spruce wood, so we'll go ahead and grab some of that, as well as some of the acacia logs. I'm not going to use the planks, because honestly I don't like the orange. The spruce will be in planks. I also want to use some quartz. I have a little bit of slabs there. The same goes for the nether brick slabs, and I'll bring some of these as well to turn into slabs when I get there. But other than that, I'm going to need some more quartz, so I'll have to get that. But for lighting, and sorry, I'm just like super OCD about this. Let's just fix that up right there. Okay, I got tons of quartz up here though, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Maybe I'll just try to do with this for now. But then other than that, I'm going to need, where do I go? Okay, here. I'm going to need some of these sea lanterns here, as well as some white glass, and I do not have enough glass either, so that's something I'm going to have to get as well off camera. But check this out. I got a lot of picks, and they're all iron. So my only Silk Touch pick, not this one, but the only one I had before ran out, and so I needed to get a new one. And I finally got one after many picks. So let's see, there's 3, 6, 8 here. I tossed 3 into cactus because they weren't too good. But efficiency 4, fortune 3, efficiency 4, fortune 3, unbreaking 3, same. So we got a lot of fortune picks. So then efficiency 4, unbreaking 3, I've got one of each of those. I've also got a fortune shovel that I don't think I can repair, so that's why that's over there. And a silk touch shovel, and this is the fortune pick I'm using right now. As well as another working pick that can be repaired. I just haven't had enough levels on me when I needed it. This is the next bow I'm using because I think this is the last bow or last repair. Oh, maybe not. But that is a bow I set aside just so I wouldn't accidentally trash it. Wrong chest. Not quite right. And then the next sword, because this is the last thing on my sword. It's too expensive. So I do have some more repairs on this bow. I don't know how many though. But obviously, not hard to get a bow, even without having free bows from my fish farm or any bows from killing skeletons. But speaking of killing skeletons, of the sorts wither skeletons, check it out, resistance 2. So if we hop out here, you can see the new beacon, and yes, it's nighttime. That's great. That means you can see it real well. Let's hop up here. So that's the blue one that I got last episode. And then that right there is the red one that is now the new beacon. So that is, I believe, linked up to this one. I think it's the same tower. Not exactly the same, but part of it overlays, which is good. And actually, if we hop down there, you can see what I mean, but I don't think I'm going to go down there right now because I think it's kind of pointless. I think you understand what I'm saying without me having to go down there. But let's go back into my base. I had said that I was going to change up the slime farm in this episode, but I'm not going to do that just now. I think I'll do that in the next one as well as the cow farm in the next one. just because I really want to work on this thing at spawn. And I've still got one more wither skeleton head. Yeah, it's taken me a lot of farming to get that many skulls. Skulls? I think I said skulls. Skulls. Skulls is what I got lots of. But yeah, there'd be times when I go and kill like 20 or 30 wither skeletons, and I wouldn't get a single skull. And then I'd kill 3, and I'd get 1 from each one. So it's random, but it's random in a really weird way. It feels like it's not quite random, and I probably need more supplies in this too. I'm going to need quartz, and I'm going to need some white glass. We got plenty of bone meal to make some white glass, and I've also got plenty of sand up here. So yeah, okay, we'll grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of that. There we go. And we'll grab the rest of that, and we'll grab some coal. I did some mining as well. Got a little bit of stuff here. Got plenty of coal ore, which is always good. A little bit of lapis ore. 1 iron ore on accident because it was in the path I was making, and some gold ore, and I don't think I had anything else. That's the same chest I just clicked on, and yeah, of course, there's nothing else that I had because I'm poor. Very clearly poor. I think Corp is the richest on this server. But anyways, let's just chuck that into the furnaces. Furnace? I don't know what you would call it. Let's see that one, and was it this one? Yes, it was. So I'm going to let that smelt up. I'm also going to get some more quartz. I probably shouldn't need too much more quartz, but anyways, I'm going to get this fortune pick that is somewhere around here. Here we go. This is the one I'm using right now. And yep, I'm going to get going. So I'll be back at spawn to show you where the thing is going to go, because I think I picked a very good location for it, right on the side of a flat mountain, and it's got a path that could lead right up to it. So I'll be right back, and then you'll see where it's going to go. Alright, so we're back at spawn now, and just to give you a little perspective as to where the shop is going to go, I'm standing right by the valley right now, and this is the staircase that goes up, and the entrance to the egg stuff is, or the chicken stuff is down there, as well as the chunk loader. Continuing a conversation with Ezio. There's this little path that comes over here that I just kind of, honestly, just kind of slapped down, but I don't think it looks that bad. It's definitely a lot better than the first time. I had just slabs everywhere, and it was horribly nasty. Then it's going to come around here, and it's going to link right up with this, which goes up here, and then crosses this path here to wrap around back here, and it goes in this really nice dugout area right here. And this is where I'm going to put the thing. So I don't actually remember digging this out. Someone else did, I think. I think there was just creeper explosions or something, because this has been here a long time and hasn't been used. So I'm just going to claim it. But then the path wraps up around here and then goes up this way and goes off in that direction. So of course I'm actually going to have to link up a road, not just cobblestone slabs. But I'll get to that when I'm done building. Okay, so I'm going to start by grabbing some panes, I think. Let me just clear out my inventory a little bit there. Let's grab the food. Apart from that, I'll grab some acacia wood. I'll also grab some of these and some of these. And then I'll turn some of this into planks, because that's going to be the floor. So it seems like it'll be a pretty weird color scheme, but it's actually not all that strange. But I need to actually figure out just about where I want to put this thing. Of course, I could always terraform the land afterwards, and I think that's actually what I'll do. I'll just try to center this about. So I think it's going to be about, let's see, 4 on each side, plus a 5 entrance would be 13. So if I just use this, sorry, I'm just talking about my PC specs here. Okay, so 13, so we'll come across 2 maybe, and then 2 on this side. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we'll push it back 1 more over this way. And we got 13 in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, so that works. And then I'm going to come out 5. Let's see. This will be like the far wall. And then we'll have like 1, 2, 3. And then we'll come out 5 maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, let's skip. Should we skip 5? Yeah, we'll skip 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we should have the 3 on here. Yep. Alright, so that'll be another window, and it's getting night. I don't know how many torches around here I have. We'll come up with some acacia wood right behind this, and I love the way the white panes look with the gray logs. That looks really nice. Probably about the only time I'll ever use acacia. Okay, so then after that, I think I'm gonna come back. Let's see, how should I come back? Let's use some nether brick, like that. All right. This is looking a fair bit odd. Maybe come like that for 3, and then like this, and then back like this, and then it'll pop out 1. So we'll figure out something to do there in a moment. So I want to do that on this side as well. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, and then what did I do? I went acacia, and then nether brick behind that. All right. So get rid of this. And then what I want to do is let's see, let's grab some quartz slabs. And we'll put that on top of this. Let me try to get up here. And we'll go like that. And then, see, get that over here too. And then we'll connect the two. Oh, would that be too short? Yeah, that might actually be too short. I'll go 1 higher. Let's get rid of that. Oh, there we go. So go like that. Chuck that in there. I need some nether brick to chuck here. Let's go around this side. Hop back up here. And go 1 that, and then 1 of those. That'll be like that, that'll be like that. Those will stay down there. It'll be kind of like a window. It won't be entirely secure, but I think it'll look a lot better than having a full window. So we'll hop up like this, and then we'll do the slabs straight across. I think that can come, come across the whole thing. If we go like this, maybe I'll puff it out 1 block too, and I can't get over there. Let me hop up this way. Okay, blink. And then wrap that around like this. And then I need to come back like that. And then coming over here, we'll go just straight across like that. 1 more. There we go. On top of that, I could go like this, and that should come up 1/2 block. It's really hard to see when it's dark. But if I zoom in, it's a little bit easier to see there. I kind of have to catch the bright side of my screen to be able to see that. But I'll wrap around like this. Oop, not down. Or pipe. Break you. Okay, wrap like that. Come back. So then we'll make, what was that? Oh, crap! That should look a little bit better. Yeah, I think it does. Alright, so I'm going to pillar up there. And then on top of each one of these, put 1 of these. And I'm definitely going to run out now that I had to waste like, what was it, like 4x? No, more than that. It was like 7 extra. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7. Exactly. So had that thing not blown up, that's, mobs. Alright. Come around like this with sea lanterns. No. Denied. Let's fill this in. This is going to be a very bright build. And having the nether brick to contrast it will look really good. Alright, so that's going to come around like that. There'll be stuff like that. And then that like that. Okay. I think I saw another zombie. Oh, it's a villager zombie. I already have a bunch of you. I don't need you. Let's hop back down here. Let's grab a look. Let's get rid of that. Because that's kind of distracting. Alright, it's starting to look better. Oh, baby zombie! Oh, another baby zombie! Oh, wait, was that the same baby zombie? That might have been the same baby zombie. Oh, crap, what was that? Oh my god, okay. Okay, I'm starting to think it was a different baby zombie. Wait, no. Right. There we go. Am I good now? All good? Are you gonna bother me? Hey, I see you. You can't hide. Alright, you're gonna run. What was I doing? The distractions. They are real. Hop up here. Oh, I remember. Okay. So. Nah. Okay. Half slabs on top of the glass. Like this. Let's see, where's that gonna, it's gonna wrap around like that, and then over here. So it'll even out on the top, like with the rest of the terrain. It's not gonna be puffed out like this. I'm gonna have to do a little. Was that that better not be a creeper? Oh, okay. This is what it's like to play Minecraft. You can't build. You can only get attacked by zombies with iron swords and skeletons with enchanted bows. Are we calm now? No, we are not. Goodbye. I see you. Did I miss? I missed. And you stupid bows. How many arrows do I have? Jesus. Okay. Back to building again. Where was I? Up there. So I gotta finish this off. That's gonna wrap around like that. And then on top of this, I'm just gonna do one more zombie fight. And holes. Where'd you go? Back here. You away. You're not messing with my glass anymore. Good, the sun's coming up. That doesn't solve my creeper problem. Let's bring this down here. Get rid of zombie. He dead, I hope. And then fill this back in like that. And then we'll work on terraforming the back and then getting into the inside of the build, because that will look quite nice. And I think that might be some form of a time lapse. Hopefully more edited than my usual ones. Like, my usual ones aren't like, you know, like no editing or anything, but I want to put a lot of time into this one. Get a lot of different perspectives, some third person from a camera account, some third person from hitting F5, some first person, and then maybe, I don't know. I don't know if there's any other perspective I could get. Maybe, but maybe I'll montage it too. Okay, so that's going to start to have shape, really. Once I get the road in, that'll look better. Once I get the rest of the glass in that should have been there, that'll look better. And then I can show you real quick. Let's see. I want to have stuff here, hole, and then that's going to stretch across like that. And this will be the floor for the whole thing. So it seems like it's a weird color scheme, but I think it looks really nice. That'll be covered up, I think. Not quite sure how I want to work that in yet. I haven't gotten that far. Okay, I need more of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, there we go. And then we'll fill this in. And this will just go right back. Not sure how deep it's going to go. Deep enough, I think, where stuff can't, like, shoot me if I'm on the outside. Or, like, if I'm in the inside and, like, if a skeleton's right here, it can't just, like, shoot. Although it probably could just walk in. But we'll see how it looks when it's super deep and how it looks if it's just fairly shallow. Let's see, let's fill this rust in now. Am I going to run out of things again? Ugh, I can't count. 5, 6. Clear counting, good. Okay. No. What? I hit it. I definitely hit it. The server's been really laggy. Okay. I'm going to kill you before you can even come up and surprise me. Alright. We should all be figured now. Wow. Okay, maybe this should come over a block, or maybe that's good. Well, how am I going to tie this in? This could just go right up like that, I think. Yeah, I think because then from the outside you get that kind of flatter look. Like, flat isn't usually a good thing, but I think in this case you don't want depth. Yeah, I think that would kind of mess with it. Enderman! Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna keep working on this. And then I'll be back. Hopefully I'll have, like, the road or stuff organized. Then again, I probably won't. Alright, one sec. Alright, so a few changes have been made. I dug out the room a little bit. I think this is as far back as I'm going to go. Maybe a block or two more. But I also changed up the outside just a bit. I extended it 1 block on either side. Not these parts, though. Just this outer layer. And I think that makes it look a little bit less peaky at the top. Like it is less of a peak, and then I terraformed around it. So it looks a little bit more kind of calm now. Let's see, let's hop up here. You know, I waited the day to record so I wouldn't be bombarded by mobs, and there's still stuff out here. This is still a thing. Alright, so yeah, I terraformed up around it. This tree, I like being here, but it might have to go depending on how far up I gotta put the roof, because that's the stump to that tree, and then I carry this over as well. So I'm gonna start the building, the time-lapsey stuff, except I think at least what I want to do for this is something like a thing like this. Yeah. All right, so that's what I'm gonna do like that. It's gonna be kind of like a cone shape, not cone, like a a swirly thing, a circle, a swirly thingy. It's gonna be a swirly thingy, like that. All right, I'm gonna keep going. I don't even know if I'll be right back. It's more like a time-lapsey thing, so I'm never gonna leave. But I'm not gonna be talking, so burbs. All right, so that actually that went pretty good. I really like doing that. I mean, it was a lot of work and it was a lot of editing and it was pretty hard on my computer. I sped that footage up a lot and it was still lacking a few frames. I thought that tree was like cut off. I was like, what? Where's the rest of that thing that goes up here? Anyways, so yeah, I added these vines here as well as that tree to kind of hide some of the grayness, and I really like how that looks. I had planned on doing this, I just didn't get in the time lapse. I was holding shift. I think these actually all connect. I didn't do that on purpose. It's been actually a while since I have seen this. And hello, Ezio. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, hi. Okay, so the road comes right along like this. And if we come up here, it turns off right here. And then instead of using this right here, it uses these stairs for the Pentanon, which I think is nice, and it fits really well because I didn't have to move anything down there. You might have also seen in the time-lapse that there was a thing back there. There was some, like, I don't know, it was like a joke jail or something from earlier, but that had been covered up by dirt, so I just assumed that no one was using it. That's a lot of creepers! You did. Mobs have been a problem. This is been. Mobs have been a problem. I'm an American. Ben, not Bean. Okay. That guy just wants to walk over there. Invisible! I saw you. Yeah, so, uh-oh. So lag is a thing, clearly. Oh, dude, where did... Okay. There's that creeper. Yeah, we're gonna get you out of here. Mob proofing is not a thing here. I ended up not pushing it all the way back, but a few changes have been made to the area. I also landscaped around. And had to get rid of these trees as well, just because of where they were with the ceiling. But it's not that big of a deal. The top still looks fine. It's not super... did I miss a block? Crap, I think I missed a block. Oh, crap. Okay, that's not there. That just doesn't... Whoa. Oh, nah. That had a lot of health. I thought it was something good. Okay, yeah, so coming from this direction, which most people won't anyways, but it still doesn't look that out of place. And then coming down here, of course it enters right up like this, and is the future site of Mott's unnamed place. I could not think of a name, and if someone out there would like to name it, please leave a comment, and I will pick... You just not... I will pick a name that I like, and I'll use that for the shop. And creeper is the worst problem. No, 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 no. Oh, I thought that was a creeper. Okay, you're dead. Are you dead? I think you're dead. You're not dead. Yes, you are. Must have burnt to death. You probably saw me fighting actually a lot of stuff in the time lapse, and that's because stuff has been around. But this is how I also moved out the entrance. I don't remember if that was in the time lapse or if I did that afterwards. I think that was actually afterwards. And wow, this is a lot of zombies. You dead. All of you dead. Oh, okay. I think I saw one more. Yeah, there it is. And I swear they were like spawning in there like as I was next to it, which is weird, but I think that's how it happened. Yeah. 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 Alright, toss that in there. Did I just get free XP? I think so. I also moved these over one more. Not really moved them over, but I added another one here instead of just the white. It added more detail and it looks better. It looks like it fits better. As well as that little trim that goes all the way around there. I don't think either one of those was in the time lapse, and I don't remember... No, I did not fill these up yet. So I'll have to do that, and then I'll put item frames with the item on there. And then there will be as well... Actually, I could just do that now. Do I have a chest? I don't have any wood. I'll use that sign. Okay. Wow. From now on, I'm bringing a bed with me when I build. Or at least when I record. Okay, so I was just interrupted a little bit there. Yeah, I need bed. But anyways, this is... I'm not sure if you saw this in the time lapse or not, but this is where I'm at for an entrance, and I went up a block, or at least half a block here, to let some light down. And I think actually I'm going to add some white carpet in here as well with lights under them. I think that'll be nice. So I'm going to finish off this room real quick, and then after that I will get right back to you. Alright, everything is in now except for the chest being filled, but this is where stuff is going to be. Slime's in this first chest here, gunpowder in the middle, and then followed by bones on the right. And so I also got the carpet in the middle, as well as a crafting bench right here, just in case you would need it for something. Not sure exactly what you would need it for, but it's there just in case. Since this is a shop and people don't necessarily carry around diamonds in their inventory, they might in their ender chest, so of course I have one of those. Obsidian and ender eyes are not hard to get, so ender chests are not terribly hard to achieve. So putting one in there was not that hard. I kind of went the cheap way underneath the carpet. It's just torches. So yeah, I was going to use the sea lanterns, but I don't have that many of them. And then prices right here. Slime is 2 diamonds, bones 2, and gunpowder 1, and then name in there and your payment as well. Okay, so if that didn't completely make sense, I apologize. I could hear some loud stuff outside and I didn't want my mic to pick it up. But yeah, so the prices are per stack, or for slimes is per 3 stack. And then the book is, you just write your name in there, and that just kind of helps me keep track of, you know, who's buying from me and who can get like a purchases discount. You know, if they buy from me, I'm going to give them a discount so they keep buying from me. So that's how that'll work. And the prices are just based on supply. I've got tons of slime, so that's cheaper. Not a lot of people have bones, so that's a little bit more expensive. And gunpowder is just kind of in the middle, but people like gunpowder generally. So yeah, that's just kind of a middle-ranged price. But if you notice something, I came back. Yeah, there's something actually out there, and I'm not quite sure why. I'll get to that in a moment. I came back here because I killed 2 more withers, and I got 2 more beacons. But there's no beams. So if I hop over here, that's probably really loud. I'm sorry. Yeah, my game sound started working again, which is just, I don't even know what happened. There's no beacon down there. Let's come over here. There is no beacon down there. There is no beacon anywhere. Let's hop up here. Crap. I can't remember if I showed you this or not. Okay. The red beacon comes through here, usually. And if we look down there, there's no beacon. So my beacons have been stolen. I have been pranked by Bobblebrain. And yeah, so he's got my beacons there for ransom. So in the next episode, I'm going to be going over that. That new episode should be coming out really shortly after this one, within like a day or 2. But yeah, so got a little getting back to do, a little bit of revenge. So that'll be a fun episode to record. I kind of have something in mind, but not completely. And other than that, Corp, who's got a building going back on the other side of this mountain, he has a beacon. And actually, if we come over... Okay, let me turn down my game sounds, because this is probably really annoying for you. Let's turn it down to there. That's probably better. Corp has got a build going back there, and he's got his beacon there, which you can't actually see from here. So I'll go ahead and back here so you can see that. But I helped him fight it, and so I'm going to play the clip of us fighting that. And then right after that, I'm going to play the clip of me fighting the... Yep, see, there's his beam. I'm going to play the clip of me fighting the Wither, because I actually fought both of them at once. So that's a little bit of a fun clip to see, and that's apparently where the beam gets cut off. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and play those 2 clips. Next episode will be the prank. Getting back at Bobble for that. And, you know, reclaiming my beacons. But, yep, so I'm going to play those beams, and that'll be the last you hear from me. So, this has been Mott, and I'm out. Alright, I'm in the Nether Hub right now.
Oh,
Where are you?
sorry, not sorry. I'm going.
Okay. Oop. There we go. Yeah. Oh, there you are.
Where are we going?
All right, let's come over here. I think this will be the best place to do it. Definitely like away from anything that we actually like build by.
All right.
Let's try to drop down here. Super ghetto
Where
bridge.
where did he go?
Oh, I
Oh,
dropped.
oh, okay.
Yep,
I see.
yep.
All right.
All right, super ghetto bridge and then a ton of fire.
Shh. Boop.
All right. This is where I usually do mine.
All right.
Ah, are you still behind? Okay.
I'm going.
All right. Okay, I'd enter pro over there, but there's lava.
Yeah. Oh, let's not take the chance.
Okay. All right. All right. I'm going to it. Okay, we're fine.
Well, okay. Well, I mean, you could have ran that in that amount of time.
Probably. All right. All right. Let's come through here. You'll see a large hole by where I used to do mine. Do you have any? Do you have any torches?
Yes.
Okay. We might want. Well, yeah. We might as well.
We might want those.
Okay,
Hold on.
Come back. Oh, okay.
Wait. Okay, I thought I didn't bring them for.
Oh. All
Like the
right.
one time I don't have torches.
All right. Come back here. Let's see. Where did I dug something here.
Oh, all right. Good enough.
It's gonna be a very large hole, so you're gonna want to like make a separate room for it. If you fight it in a smaller space, it's easier.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's just go.
All right.
Let's go here. Yeah. Okay. That should be good space then. All right. So here's a regen potion.
Okay. Do I drink this as he's exploding then? All right.
Yeah. All right. Sit back here.
And I eat the apple right away too.
Yeah. I didn't bring an apple, so. Oh, I should have brought milk. Crap. Oh.
You'll
I
be
might die.
fine.
All right. I'll let you stand next to it, and I'll just hit it with a bow.
I don't have
Since you got the golden apple.
I don't oh
All
god.
right. All right. Put them on. I'll have my bow ready.
I don't know if I want to do this anymore. Okay. Oh,
Let me step back a little bit here.
where did my third one go?
Oh, for the love of God.
Oh, what happened?
Where did you put it?
I don't know.
Wait.
Did I place like one on
Yeah,
top?
it's behind there.
Okay, well,
You
thank
just
God.
you missed.
Okay then. Well, I mean, I didn't.
Definitely a pro. Okay, let's step back here.
Oh God.
Okay, step back here. Get back here. You're gonna want to drink your regen potion right now, and then eat your golden apple like right after that, and then just sprint at it. And here it goes. All right, it goes. Go.
All right, bro. I'm going. I got this. Die, bruh.
Should be able to
Bruh,
hit it pretty hard. We don't have strength. I didn't have an extra strength.
I got this, man. I got this.
Okay. Got my bow on it.
Oh yeah, bruh. Oh
Nice.
yeah,
Oh,
bruh.
hit me. Crap. I'm out of here. All right,
Dude,
regen.
where Gucci? Did I pick
30
it up?
seconds. Did you? Oh, maybe.
Yeah, I got it.
You can keep the empties. I've got so many.
I didn't even lose a piece of heart. I just lost my first half hour
Yeah,
now.
yeah, you had the golden apple. I gotta make sure I got 20 seconds on Wither. Crap. Let me get up to the ender chest and chuck stuff in there just in case.
We'll be fine. We'll be
I
okay.
mean, I've got regen for another minute. Oh, I actually only got 10 seconds left on my Wither. I'll be okay. Oh,
All right,
it's hard to jump without
bruh.
taking damage, though.
Oh
This is
Jesus.
the way out.
All right. Well, that was the wither kill.
Yeah, it's a lot easier than the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should.
All right.
I guess we should have used potions
I'm
and
gonna
not fought it in such a large area.